Welcome back to some more Unturned. Now, I just want to make this video short because it's just to get it all out there. I do not I know it says cheats on here, but there is no such thing as a God mode for single player. But you can kind of, but there's a little bit of digging into it. Now there is modes such as easy, normal, and hard. I just want to put it on easy because well, the stats that we're going to mess around with differ depending on what mode you're playing on. Such as zombie spawns and whatnot. Like on easy there's no special zombies, no special bosses. On normal, there is a chance for special zombies, like spirit zombies, acid spitters, flankers, crawlers, sprinters, flame, just all the special zombies. And then hard mode has double the chance of those spawning in. Plus, you can't heal bleeding and bone breaking. But this is what we're going to be getting into, the advanced options. Take note on when changing these, because well, it's artificial God mode. It isn't technically a God mode like of what you see in multiplayer if you were the admin or the moderator. Now, I do have some things to point out, such as item spawns. So spawn chance, it has 0 to 1. That means 1 being that the place where loot will spawn will guaranteed be there if it's at 1, and then anything lower than that, it has a chance or doesn't, or loot never spawns. And then if we go down here to vehicles, don't change anything of that. I just increased it so where larger maps have more, and then I've just changed all around the vehicles spawn chance. But if you want to get like artificial God, this so-called God mode, I should say, we have the meat and potatoes go into the zombies. Now I do have the zombie spawn chance, the guaranteed spawn chance. Then loot spawn chance I have guaranteed, so every zombie's gonna drop something. And then I do have the chance for electric, which is the lightning strike. I do have chance for wind boss. It's not technically a wind boss, it's the ground pounder. And then fire boss, flamethrower boss. And then I have a 5% chance for spirit. And respawn, whatever. The rest of this doesn't matter. But it does matter when it comes to the damage multiplier. Damage multipliers on it doesn't, their abilities are not like the abilities of bosses, like the damage that the special damage that bosses deal to you, and acid, it doesn't change that type of damage. It changes the amount of melee damage they do to you. So I put this at 0.001 for damage multiplier. So that means it's doing, let's see here. That's that's a thousandth of, or whatever. It's just 0.00 times of what they would normally do for melee damage. So it's a lot less. So that means that if they start chewing on cars and your buildables, they do nothing. Now I do have backstab multiplier to instant kill them with melee and headshots in the back. messed with all that max boss drops and minimum max drops, and then whatever. I just changed that. I put can stun. Animals. Now, there are aggressive animals, but only on for official maps. It's only on Yukon with the bears and the wolves. Now there is a map that was featured for like a month or two, Carpat, and all the animals in there were aggressive. There was no pigs, there was no cows. It was a mutant bear, a mutant, and a mutant wolf. And those things will literally just two-shot you, no matter what. Except for the wolf. The mutant is practically about the same damage as the bear, but the bear is a lot scarier. So I put their so I did put their damage down lower. Yeah, see, look, I put their damage lower. And then barricades. You mess around with this. DK time is only if you're on a server. So if you're away from a server for a little bit, then after it, the default for it is a week. So if you're not on that server for a week, anything that you have built gets destroyed on that server. But the timer does reset every time you get back onto that same server. Same thing with structures. La-di-da. I did change the armor multiplier so that the so that means boss special abilities, rock throwing, flamethrower, ground pounding, and electric do nothing. Now, if we get down to players, here's where it gets really interesting. This is with food, water, radiation, or virus, and then armor multiplier. First, we're going to do health regen. Health regen. This is for if you're on easy, you need to have a minimum of 90 food and minimum of 90 water in order to regenerate health. But anything lower than that, you won't regen health. So I put these at 0, so no matter at what food or water I'm at, I would always regen health. And the health regen ticks, I put that at 0, so it's instant health regen. Food use on ticks, I increase that, cause whatever. Virus damage ticks, I haven't changed that, or the threshold, I haven't changed that. Virus use on tick, virus damage ticks, didn't change that. Bleeding, blah blah blah, didn't change that. Now, armor multiplier. I set this also at 0.01. And that's what gives me immunity to boss abilities, such as the Mega Zombies boulder throwing, the ground pounding, the electric flames and whatnot. But it does not give me any immunity to things like fire from a campfire, nor does it do anything with the acid from acid spitters and Nuki. Nuki is a rare sort of boss to see on maps. It was first introduced in Ireland, but Ireland's hereby been retired and is no longer being updated. So, and I really like that map. That map was really cool. And I set that at that, but it does not give me full immunity. It only gives me immunity to bosses and damage by radiation. But here's the map that will end me all, which will ultimately end me. Hawaii. Hawaii is an interesting map. It was a big hype for the community to see a nice, bright, and vibrant map for the first time. In like years. This was like a few months after Russia came out. And the volcano didn't look like this at first, and I have cleared out my inventory. I've stored all my stuff away. You can see here, there is a, there we go. Now this is kind of graphical, but I'm not immune to lava. There you go. I just love how my fucking corpse just okay, respawn. Okay. I had no items on me whatsoever. That's one of the exceptions of death. Just saying. Ooh. And there is another, and it involves vehicles. So I'll just spawn myself a vehicle 77. This is, I think, the race car. Yeah. And let me just drive into someplace. Yeah, I think this will be fine. Right? Hi. Please. Oh, yep, here we go. Come on. Come on. I know you can do it. Come on. Okay, here we go. And see, I'm not totally immune to all types of damage. But let me give myself some experience. This is the command to give yourself experience. Yeah, well, skills, boom, boom. You don't have to continually just go click, 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 click. You can press Control and then click to do all of these. And I am a farmer. That's what I have on. Yeah, farmer. And well, if players are new to Hawaii, this is the map, one of the curated / official maps that has the most dead zones. These dead zones aren't that really big. They're just small. There is one major one, and it's all the way out here. The Alani used to be over here near the Alika military base, but they moved it over here for balance purposes and turned it into a dead zone because people would just place down safe zone radiators so zombies don't spawn and take it over as their base, because raiding a base on water is pretty hard. But when they updated it, they added in vehicles that have lots of guns on them. So let's just, you know what? I want to show you one of my favorite dead zones. Now this is kind of a secret one, but I guess it kind of shows up. Players would love going to the Alika military base, but up here there is a little dead zone. Yeah, it should be in here. Yeah, see all that? Yeah. Oh, here's somebody not. Oh, it's right there. As you can see, my my radiation is going down. But as you can see, I do take damage from it, but it's just that I keep instantly regenerating. Bam, 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 bam. Instant regeneration. Takes me down to like 90 and then instantly back up to 100. This is like the way to get, one of the ways to get around going into dead zones, but it's not the best option. Because you wouldn't want to have to go through a dead zone with all this happening, like with the bobbing and whatnot, and the red glint. So you can see it doesn't shake here, but if I go like this, yeah, it shakes. But if I step out, I still will have the radiation symbol on me, but it won't. Damage me because it's instantly being regenerated. Looks like we have a little boat here. I'm not gonna use that. Oh, actually, I will try to make a map showing where all the dead zones on Hawaii are for players that are new to this map. But anyways, that's all I needed to show you on how to get immunity from zombies. Basically, God mode, kind of. But anyways, I'll just see you guys in the next one.